Okay, it should be live. Hi, it's me, your Mother Goose Justine, and I am back with another react. I'd love to welcome my gaggle back to my flock. So today it looks like we're going to be exploring Charlie Gold talking about Rosee's, Prince Fattening, her relationship with friggin', what's his name, Remily. So I will have a timestamp when my reacting begins pinned in the comments in case you guys want to skip me talking in the beginning and go right to the reaction. I do put a timestamp pinned in the comments. So, hey everybody. Sorry I was a little bit late. Of course, my groceries came at exactly 4 p.m., which is when I set this up to start. So, anyway, hey everybody. Lola was first. Hey, actually, someone else was first, but they said something weird and I wasn't sure if it was spam. So I removed them, and if it wasn't spam person out there, I'm sorry, but I hid you because I don't know if you were spam. Let's see, Lola's here, a Neo Moon, Imelda Hyde said, alright, she's got to shower real fast because she smells like Rosee. Let's see, Horat is next, Kemp, hey, Mom Amy's here, Organically Whole, Katie, Druidess, Womb is here. Let's see. You have to leave in 30 minutes. All right. Well, I tell you what. I'm actually going to get right to this because this is a longer one, and I want to make something to eat. So, because I just had some of my muffins today to eat. I just had muffins. That's it. Which my blueberry muffins are banging, but they're not that. I don't know. They're not that. I want to make something else to eat. Anyway. Hey, Anne. Anne's here. Oh yeah. What did I want to talk to you guys about? I forget. Can we get right to it? Because I kind of want to show you guys. Hold on. I'm just going to pull it up. If you guys don't know what I'm here, I just want to get right to it because I reacted. When did I react last? I know it wasn't yesterday because yesterday I didn't. Yesterday I was recovering from the last time I reacted. What was I saying? I don't know. I can't stand her. Thursday's our family dinner, Katie said. Yeah, we had a really nice family dinner yesterday. It was so nice. We had our what do you call it? Linguine. It was so good. With the whole tomatoes. They're the best. The best is you just got to cook it with olive oil. All right. So, oh yeah, I was talking about the last time I reacted. The last time I reacted, I haven't been that good because you guys have to understand that even with characters like Rosee, Amber, their significant others, I tend to take what they say at face value, and I also tend to not think the worst of people, right? So, you can think of me as like a, what's the word? Kind of naive in that way when it comes to getting to know people. But the point of that is I felt bad for Remily at first. I really did. And you guys know I was watching him. I was like, he's not. Remember when he was staying at Rosee's that month recently? He didn't seem happy to be there. I don't know. But as I've gotten to know him better and watch other creators' content about Rosee and her relationship, I've realized that this character is just not this guy Remily. I don't know if he's got the best intentions. Oh, I just started, Catherine. Good to see you. Anyway, he doesn't have the best intentions. I don't know what to say other than that. I mean, I saw a quick short I wanted to show you guys. Hold on. I should have it in my Reacts playlist. Give me a second.
What if I told you?
Wait, that's not it. Sorry, guys. Oh, yeah. Should be. Do I have it here? It's not here. Hold on. Maybe it's on my phone. It's so annoying. Just a second. You just got home from taking your daughter to the hospital, Catherine. Oh no, that's terrible. I hope she's okay. God bless her. Is she alright? Oh no. Oh, don't worry. You guys didn't miss anything. I just got started and I'm trying to set it up, but I'm an ass. Oh yeah, so I had a hot flash last night slash this morning, which it wasn't my first. I had a hot flash like years ago, and oh my god. So I'm a little besides my. It took me like I don't know, like I can't It took me a while to recover from that. It really did because I don't know. You guys, I have MS, like the title says, like disabled person reacts. I am unlike Rosee. I am literally disabled, and like I feel like things like I can't. I don't regulate my temperatures as well as. Anyway, the point is, oh, she's okay. Oh, hope it's okay. You mean wait? Do you mean you hope I'm alright? And I'm alright. I just anyway, so what happened was I got really, really hot, and I realized it was because a storm was coming, and we had a seriously intense storm with very like a really bad storm like around like 5 in the morning, and that's why it caused it got you know how it gets really hot right before a storm hits. That's what happened, and I didn't realize this. The point is that anyway, I didn't feel great today, but now I'm fine. So your daughter should be okay, Catherine. If any of the other children have issues, we'll find out. Oh my God, I hope good. I hope she keeps doing all right, Catherine. Oh, you have a friends with MSMC? Has horrible hot flashes. Has to keep a fan on. Well, that's gonna be me as I get older here. As this becomes more typical. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of young for a hot flash, but I got one anyway. Yeah, Ann said, so Rosee makes you sick about how much she speaks about pain. My husband broke his neck and back and can't even have surgery. Oh my God, he can't. Oh, God bless your husband, man. That sucks. Oh man, I hope he feels better. I don't know what to say other than that. He got hit by a zone SUV Duran. It threw him far. That's so painful. Ah. Oh, your friend is 36, MC? My first hot flash, actually the only other hot flash I've ever had, I remember this. I was 37, so this was 4 years ago. I don't know. I went now I'm getting a hot flash. Anyway, yeah, they're annoying. That's right. I wanted to show you guys a video, and then I'm going to get right to this. I want to demonstrate, in case you just don't know, what a creep he is. This guy. Where's my... Hold on, guys. I thought I added this to my React playlist, but I guess I friggin' didn't. It should be in my watch history at least then. Bear with me. Oh my God, Lori gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Lori. Thank you so much. Guys, I remember the video. It's from Nikki T, so I'm just gonna pull it up. Give me a second. And then we'll get to reacting because I want to watch this latest Charlie Gold video. Just a second. I think it was a short. Yes, it was. Alright, so I'm going to play this and then we're going to get right into Charlie Gold's video because friggin' I just had Beyond sausages delivered and I have leftover linguine in the fridge that I want to eat with the sausage, so we're just going to move along. Oh yeah. Oh my God. So yeah, the Beyond sausages they started making with avocado oil. And you guys know, in case you don't know, I've been off the seed oils for some months now. And I noticed that they started advertising that they make those sausages with avocado oil now, so I started buying them again. Let's see, what are you guys saying? Oh, Ruby! Ruby Sky's here. Hey! Oh, Ameldehyde, good to see you back. Oh, Ruby, you got the gift member. You got gifted the membership by Lori. Are you in here? Yes, that's right. So I have a member stream tomorrow at noon, by the way. So that'll be fun. All right, so back to this, guys. All right, so this is titled. You guys see this, right? Rosee is 1000% doing struggle content on YouTube. Now, if you don't know what struggle content is, guys, it's a type of corn where, you know, remember like Eugenia Cooney was doing it. Remember when she was struggling to pick up a box and stuff like that? Do you guys remember that? So that's what Rosee's doing, because that stuff exists for someone like Eugenia Cooney. It also exists for somebody, you know, the size of a deep freezer like Rosee. You know, there are people that are into watching someone of size struggle.
Do you plan a walking video again? I kind of want to listen when I'm on a walk.
Oh, I'm sorry if she's quite loud, guys. My AC is full blast because it's so humid today. So this might be loud. I'm sorry.
So after watching Abba's reaction and just realizing that that's the kind of shit they're thirsting for to laugh at, I don't know if that's particularly something I want to do now. Like an actual walking video.
You honest to God think I'm thirsting for this kind of content? No, that's your boyfriend. Anyway.
See, that's the thing, is when I made that walking video, I made it how I wanted it. I didn't want to make a video of me like out of breath and like walking like that, because first of all, that's a form of content to certain kind of people.
Well, why didn't you, girl? You could easily edit out. Look, I'm pausing on a short. You could easily edit out the breathing. You could mute it.
And I don't want to do that for them. I don't want to. If fat people openly struggling on camera is like a thing, and I ride that line carefully.
Yeah, okay. It's as careful as a bull in a china shop.
You know, so because I don't, and I know that line from experience in my past, and so
okay. In the past, right? It's giving when Amber's like, oh, back when I ate so poorly. You know, remember when Amber used to say stuff like that? Do you guys type 1 if you remember Amber Lynn? I slightly recall her.
I don't want to be a part of that ever again. Girl,
then lose some weight. Then edit out the heavy breathing. Edit out the struggle. You could.
So someone's trauma isn't something you can request for them to talk about.
Okay.
Anyway. Oh yeah.
Someone's trauma. Rosee, everything that happens to you is trauma, girl.
Oh, it's a high pain version of that content because it's hard to come by.
Oh my God, she's bragging about how unique her struggle content is now.
You have to be willing to really humiliate yourself.
Girl, well, that's you. That's basically every stream you do.
I never really got into that side of it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Personally, but I can't talk about some of it via YouTube guidelines. So I'll just say that. Can I ban this person? Yes. Alright, hold on.
Ew, I can't watch this. I watched this earlier. The way that this part is edited, guys. Do you mind if I just like make faces and don't really react to this?
You got it, babe.
This is too big for my britches. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I hate it.
Okay.
Ah!
I think I could keep this box, actually.
Oh my God. This is what I can't. Like, why didn't I reacted to this? But maybe I wasn't. I could tell he seemed like he was enjoying it, but ish. I don't know. I was a little distracted at the moment because I forget why, but.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Ew. Ugh. The way this is edited, man, it's like brutal.
I'm so excited excited about this. I'm sorry, my hands are just hurting really bad. This is heavy. Give me a second.
Take your time.
It's a new air fryer, bitch. I'm so excited.
I'm so sorry I'm making you watch this now. Nikki, the edit.
I didn't see a note in the book. When do you plan on walking video again? I kind of want to listen when I'm on a walk myself. So after watching Abba's reaction and just realizing that that's the kind of...
So clearly it's just her boyfriend who's thirsting for this sort of thing. I just wanted to say that. Alright, so now we watch that. Sorry, everybody. Oh my god, a few of you do remember Amberlynn. Oh, Teacat Bird asked Amber who? Amberlynn Reed. I reacted to her a few times on this channel. Oh yeah, it's so weird. I just don't know what to say about her anymore. And Aquamarine Scene said this is not better as a group viewing experience. It truly wasn't. Jamie, you came in late and thank God. Don't go back. You don't want to watch what we just watched. Alright guys, so I'm going to close. Alright, so that was just a I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to show that because the last time the last time I reacted, I don't think I was that I wasn't that aware. I wasn't as aware of that. Just because like things like that kind of go over my head. You know, it's just not in my, I can't explain it. I know, Blue Hoodie said, I can't stop hearing his, it's awful. Oh, Ruthie said stopping in during work to like the stream. There, just stay, you don't watch. Oh, Jamie's in Chicago. Oh, enjoy your, Jamie, have so much fun tonight. Yes. Oh, thank you. My curls are cute. Thank you. Thank you. This is day, I forgot when I washed my hair. I kind of ruined them last night because I had a hot flash and I had to rip my bonnet off and then I was rolling around in bed. So, anyway, there's that. Alright, so what's Rosee gonna do when she has a hot flash? Oh my god. What would Rosee even do? I cannot even think about it. Friggin' Jamie's like, okay, yeah, just don't watch the replay. You're good at this point. I'm about to start reacting. You don't have to see the short I just reacted to. Alright, so this is Quirky Love Rosee Edits. Is he the one? I think this is the one and only for Rosee because they seem to, you know what it is? They share red flags. It's not that he has red flags, so does she, and they have like the same flags, and it seems like they're both into the same things. I'll just say that. Alright, I have a link to this in the description, so you guys can go here and give Charlie Gold a like, and I sped this up 1.25 a little bit, just because this is kind of long, and I'm hungry. Alright, not as hungry as Rosee, I'm sure. Alright.
Is there one thing you really can't stand about him? Not can't stand, but there's been some things that I've noticed, and I'm not getting into that. I believe honesty is like one of the...
So there's... Is she talking about her boyfriend there? There's some things I don't like about my boyfriend. You know what?
Qualities of a person, and like being able to trust people and like know that what they tell you is like what they mean. If they mean what you say, what you mean, and mean what you say. Something I like to live by.
I find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. I'm gonna put agree.
And I'm gonna put disagree. This is where I think you and I differ heavy. I really don't understand how that. Sorry, how your trauma can play in with kinks and all of these things.
We talk very openly here about.
And that, yeah, but my stance, my involvement in this is that I want my story, which I've already been told. When making this...
Girl, what story? No, literally, she keeps talking about her story. What story? You were into feeding and you still are? Like, what's the story?
Decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than what is most logical or efficient. Oh my god. Heavy agree.
Why? You know what? Oh yeah, them taking the personality test. I reacted to that yesterday. Was that a member stream? I forget. But anyway, I reacted to her doing the personality test, and that's another thing that went over my head about how she was basically copying his answers and not being genuine. It went over my head because I was so concerned with not getting the same type as her, and I did anyway.
You need to talk to him.
Ultimately, at the time, I felt like I had my reasons, and I think that I genuinely didn't think I was causing harm, and I think I was wrong. And those things not being about me, I think absolutely didn't help in the bigger picture, and I did not see that in the moment.
Weird. So you didn't see in the moment that you had absolutely nothing to do with the Paradise crap? I started reacting to her because it was so obvious that she was just doing it for attention. Anyway.
Oh, mods. That's a troll. I don't know why they're not blocked. Can you block them? They did something earlier. I thought they were blocked.
She's just waving her wands and, barking orders at her mods.
On my way home, the Uber that I took back to my house, it was a mom and a daughter. I got a little wigged out when it was 2 people in the car.
Oh, no. Rosie's like, oh, no. Rosie's like, I needed all 3 other seats in the car.
But they were really nice. The daughter was 23, and we were talking, and I literally was like, at first it was really quiet, and then they asked me how I was doing, and I was like, honestly, I think I need some advice. So I started talking to them like they were my therapist or something,
Girl, you need a dietitian. That's what you need.
The classic, like, talking to a bartender or talking to an Uber driver type thing.
How annoying. That's so annoying. Rosie, let them drive.
Your birthday's in an hour. Happy almost birthday. Sounds like he's ready for the next level. He kind of hinted at that. Yeah. I just don't know that if I want to be with him. I have my reasons that I can't get into.
Wait, she didn't want to be with who? Did I miss something?
Sounds like he's ready for the next level.
Come on, guys. Sounds like he is ready for the next level.
Kind of hinted at that. Yeah. I just don't know that if I want to be with him. I have my reasons that I can't.
Was she talking about her boyfriend here? Oh, it's okay, Wilma. I had a weird comment before that I deleted, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to, but I wasn't sure if it was spam. That's alright. Anywho's, I'm not gonna yell at my mods ever like Rosie. You know what? You accidentally deleted a comment. Get out of my chat. Bye, Katie. Thanks for coming.
Get into. So, yeah. It's just like, I don't know how I feel. There are just certain things that I'm noticing that I'm not sure if they'll actually change. And I'm a very understanding person, but...
Wait, I missed this. She was talking about Jeff. Who's Jeff? I don't know wait, who's Jeff? Guys, fill me in. I should know these things.
It gets to a point. And, it's really frustrating when you really like someone and, like, the chemistry's really there and, like, that's all great and all, but when other stuff in life is happening, like...
This is from last year, Jeff. Oh, I think I know what this is about. I wanted to react to the... I will do, what do you call it? I want to do streams, like, learning old lore like this. Right. Lori said Justine won't yell at us. She will honk at us if she's annoyed. Right, or I'll angrily swat at you like a cat. or I'll hiss.
Outside of...
He had pending felonies with an S. Wow. Pending felonies? Retro react. Thank you, chocolate cake. That's what I meant. Wow. That's... Well, maybe so does Rosie, and we don't even know. I mean, who knows? Maybe they got a lot in common.
Just like, I guess, him and me, it just gets really complicated and confusing, and I don't know.
Wait a minute. So he has multiple felonies, and it's complicated and confusing? Drop it. It's like I'm yelling. It's like I'm yelling at the doggy while she's got something in her mouth. She drop it.
Do you want to take the is he the one test? Is that a thing? Be open with him, talk with him. Things you're noticing red flags. Yeah. I don't know if I want to get into them online because people already know.
He was also accused of SA against a vulnerable adult. Well, that sounds like Rosie's type. I hate to say it.
He is. Talk to him, tell him how you feel and what your reservations are. And I'm going to. Okay, you have it pulled up for me? So you just want to ask me the questions and I'll answer them and you'll give me the results? Is he a good communicator in person?
Wait. So she's doing is he the one test about the guy with multiple felonies? You're gonna let a stupid online quiz like this determine if you should be in a relationship with a man with pending multiple felonies? My God. Is that a thing? Meanwhile, it just sounds like a generic Cosmo quiz. Wow. Rosee dropped a bunch of hints, so he was found easily blue-hooded. I can't wait to retro react to this. So Jeff was someone she dated last year, the guy who had SA allegations against him by a disabled adult. Rosee defended him and reached out to the family of the victim to ask them to prove it happened.
Well, everyone has red flags. I have red flags.
Girl,
Everyone has.
You don't have red flags, you have red tarps. I've talked about this. But anyway, I mean, I agree that everyone has. Nobody's perfect. I agree. It's just. Anyway.
Red flags. If you think you don't have a.
Literally called the police to get a Facebook post about his allegations removed.
Red flag, you're delusional. Everyone has red flags.
If you think you don't have a red flag, you're delusional. I mean, when I think of red flags, I think of things like they have a lot of credit card debt. What's another red flag? Like a normal red flag. Like, they. I don't know. I'm trying to think of things. But come on. Jesus.
It's about finding the red flags that are compatible with yours.
Chocolate said I'm perfect compared to her. Did I miss something?
It's about finding the red flags that are compatible with yours.
Ah! All right. Once again, I kind of agree with that. Like if someone's red flag is they're a shopaholic, and the other person's red flag is they have a lot of credit card debt, match made in heaven, right? For example, I'm joking, but you know what I mean. Yeah, Neomone said, I don't know her past too, so this is all new to me. Listen, the only reason why I got roped into talking about her because she's, I don't know, she's the size of a tiny house, but she complains about pain and complains she's disabled, and that's why I got roped into talking about it, because I just wanted to point out that she's not disabled, she just needs to friggin', you know, she needs a diabetic-friendly diet.
Everybody has, like, things about them that aren't good, that should make you pause and be like, are you sure? Like, how can we, you know, overcome these issues, you know?
Red flags are like, maybe, that's, right. Cube said, my dog has no red flags, she's perfect. My poor dog has been so scared and like hidings because we've been getting a lot of storms, and the poor girl, the poor little baby girl. Right, Lori said she's compatible with SAers. Meanwhile, my red flag is that I make fun of girls. Right, that's me too. Well, you know, she seems really cool, but she has a YouTube channel complaining about, you know, fat people. I guess could be my red flag. Yeah, right. And Escape says she takes no steps towards improving herself. Well, that's a red flag, right? Craig said, what red flag would be compatible with leaving an elderly coworker in a random parking lot at night? Right, I remember that because they didn't have $12 for a ride, right? What a bitch.
Garrett, can you trust him 100%? No. No, not yet. I don't think I can trust anyone 100%. Besides, like, my mom.
Right, that's why you're supposed to get to know someone before you commit to anything, dumbass.
But I have trust issues.
No, you don't. If you had trust issues, you wouldn't be entertaining dating someone with multiple pending felonies. I can't.
Can you be yourself 100% of the time? Yes. What about my brother? Oh. I don't think I can trust anyone 100%.
Wait, I missed it.
Oh.
I'm not sure
I
what that's
don't think
about.
I can trust anyone 100%.
Sorry.
Besides, like, my mom. I
Can I not? But I'm not sure what that was about. What about Levi? I don't know. So you're gonna. You live with your autistic brother and you want to have like some guy with pending felonies hanging out around the house. I want to know what the felonies were. Anyway, let me go back. I missed it.
I don't think I can trust anyone 100%. Besides, like, my mom.
Right, you can only trust yourself. That's how I feel. Well, not only, but I get it. It's important to trust yourself. But you're not going to be able to trust yourself if you make dumb decisions, like dating a guy, entertaining a guy with a lot of felonies.
I probably trust him about 98.5%. Be careful with the mom. As a boy mom, no one is good enough for my son. Most boy moms are like that. Ooh. We made a different definition of red flags. Oh, okay, maybe we do. Because I think of red flags as just like signs of like, hey, this person might not be the best fit for you, you know?
Yeah.
Is he kind to you and others? Yes. Yes, he is kind to me and others. Do you have some...
You know, so he's nice while he's committing felonies against people? He's nice while he does it, though. Like, he steals from somebody, but he's sweet about it. Like, he blew a kiss while he stole the car, for example. What does that mean? Wait, do you have similar goals?
Goals?
Ha!
I'd say yes.
Rosee, you don't... Right, because you both probably have none.
Right for the next... Here we go. Do you accept each other exactly as you are? Yes. Red flag for me is disrespectful. Rude, violent tendencies, other things I'd consider annoying or incompatible. Oh, okay, yeah, no, those are huge red flags that are, so, like, because I think some red flags have, like, immediate, like...
You know what's disrespectful, Rosee? Spending all day in the kitchen, taking up all the friggin' room. Taking up the entire kitchen so your brother can't make dinner when he comes home from work. Like, that's disrespectful, friggin'. Anyway. No, this isn't about Lee. This is about someone else that last year per bug. So she apparently has a history of friggin', you know, has a history of just picking creepy men. I don't know, friggin'. Shart said, "Don't trust anyone. Trust men even less, coming from a guy." Oh, you don't got to tell me that. I'm kidding. God, I'm sorry, guys. I'm making jokes anyway.
Cut off, non-negotiable red flags, and those are some of those for me, for sure. So maybe, do I respect him?
What? Why are you pausing so long? You're not even sure if you respect him. Okay. And this is... Woma said the reason they broke up was because she said he talked too much about his problems and didn't listen enough to her when she talked about hers. Wow. She's just an emotional friggin'... Oh my god. Vampire. She's like, no, I'm the only one who gets to complain about their life.
I shouldn't be hesitating that long. I would say yes. Yeah, I mean, yeah. For all you know, he's in the live right now. He could be. I don't think he watches my stuff, though. Which I also don't know.
So, that's also, so he doesn't even watch your I don't know. I feel like it's weird that you don't know. That's what it is. Anyway.
How I feel about that. That's a good and or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. Maybe think about what you don't respect about him. You don't have to share, but think about it. Yeah.
Wait, no. What was that?
That's a good and or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it.
God, look how small she looks here compared to recently. Isn't that a shame? How much weight do you think she's gained since this? Friggin', I don't know, 100 pounds? No, Lola, this is about, this is a relationship that, they had. Oh, chocolate! No, I have live chat on. Anyway, maybe think about what you don't respect about him. You don't have to share, but think about it, Piscataway said.
Maybe think about what you don't respect about him. You don't have to share, but think about it. Yeah. I think if you are having these concerns now, they'll only amplify over time. Trust your instincts if you have reservations. I have reservations. Here's the thing. I have reservations about everything.
I get it, but some things deserve more reservations than others. I want to know what the felonies were. Do you guys happen to know? He had some pending felonies with an S. Do we know what they were? Yeah, Jeff is our ex that this is about, guys. Yeah, she has gained an astonishing amount of weight in the past year, Escape said. I don't think so. I don't think it's astonishing. I see how she eats, and I'm not astonished. I am not surprised that she gains as much weight as she has.
Severely fucked up from my past relationships. And I don't trust fucking nobody.
Girl, you're entertaining someone with pending felonies.
At all.
At all.
Trust nobody.
Okay.
Do you share the same values? I'm still getting to know him. So I'm not
What the hell value does she have? Like values. Like I can name values I would have in a relationship. I just can't imagine her having. Yeah, I'd guess about 100 too, Jamie. I think she's gained like 100 pounds since this. So, wait a minute. Burglary, Jamie said? So he has pending felonies for burglary and you're entertaining having him in your house? Oh my God.
sure. I'm thinking so, but I'm still getting to know him. I guess for the test you could say I'm leaning towards yes, but again, just not sure. Any religious political values are important. Okay, so on those opinions we are similar.
Okay.
I've met a couple
They
of
both don't believe in nothing.
his friends. Yeah. Do you love being affectionate with him? Yeah.
So you don't even respect him and you're affectionate with him? Okay.
Yep, you wouldn't want to get to know someone through their YouTube content. You want to know them in person. That's
Oh my God, with that stupid clicking thing. The what's that? I freaking hate that, girl.
That's it, Juju. That's why I hesitate to give people my YouTube stuff. Because I want them to get to know me outside of the screen. I want them to
So is this you admitting that you're fake on screen? So the content that you're so this isn't you at all. This isn't you. You know what? I feel like it's not that I'm not honest here, but I guess this isn't me because I don't really talk about the girls outside of my stream. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. I'm not lying when I talk to you guys. It's not like, can you imagine? Like if it's like, I don't know, friggin' Heather said it's called finger clapping. They call it I forget. It was like clock that or whatever. That's what they say. It's so annoying. Friggin'. Okay, so the pending felonies were breaking and entering, destruction of property. Chocolate said, "Wow, I wonder if this person went to court." Oh my God. Okay, Woma said, interesting because Remy reached out to her because he saw her on screen. Well, considering Remy's obvious, considering Remy's very obvious preferences, I'll say. I'm not surprised he reached out to Rosee when he saw her on screen.
You know, because there's a barrier here.
Right. Hart said Rosee doesn't want her suitors to see reaction channels reacting to her. Yeah, I like that. That's more. That's probably more accurate.
I know if I was feeling a man, I would want to be around him every moment. I've been with mine for almost 9 years, my ride or die, yeah.
I know if I was feeling a man, I would want to be around every moment, Monica said. Been with him for almost 9 years, ride or die.
That's how I spent almost 3 days there. Not a full 3 days, but there's the one thing you really can't stand about him. Not can't stand, but there's been some things that I've noticed, and I'm not getting into that.
Wow. So she can't name things she respects about him, but she could name things that annoy her about him. Isn't that interesting? No wonder they didn't work out.
Oh, hell no. I would not.
Is he a bigot? Oh, no. Rosie's above that. Rosie's above that.
Date a bigot. Ew. Do you feel comfortable and at ease with him? Absolutely. I don't know. It's interesting. I feel like...
You know what?
I feel like I'm learning a lot. I don't know what I want.
You know, all you want to do is eat. That's what you want. That's it. Because this is what addiction does to you. It's like, it's all you can think about, right? Friggin'.
Are you happy around him? Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, you have to just remind me of this when this is over, so I can talk about something real fast.
I really am. It's the other stuff that I'm not happy with. Do you feel happy in general about this relationship? Yes. Yeah.
She doesn't know anything about it. She doesn't even know if she respects him. And I feel like respect, I feel like that's like the most basic friggin' thing, right? Like, you don't even know if you respect him as a person and friggin', anyway. Jamie said, I want her to put on a long sleeve shirt. It's probably hard for her to find one that stretches enough to fit. I mean it. I lost a lot of weight myself, and I have like the extra skin on my arms, right? Now I can fit in stuff now because it's like so loose, but like back in, like I used to have to shove my arm in stuff. I remember that. Anyway.
Okay. I should now have more undivided attention for you, my love. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Look at this before and after. Look how big she is now compared to what we just watched. Unbelievable. Unfriggin' believable. Yeah, Wilma said just like the other girls, she just wants to be claimed. Yeah. Because when you don't have, when you don't have like an identity, you know what I mean? It's like you need another person to like give you meaning. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to get too into it, but anyway.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh my god. Ew. I know you guys caught that. I'm not replaying it. I'll replay it once. Watch this. Oh my god.
Hello.
Okay, hold on. When you're done doing what you're doing, I need your help with the new air fryer.
What he's doing, look at him look around. He's like, nobody wants to know what you got going on in your lap, Remily, right now. Oh my god, I can't.
Or later. You're good to go. Okay, and then this is also from the post box? The P.O. box?
What is it? Oh, there's sunglasses.
Don't you wish you would be this happy about getting like insulin? You know what I mean? I don't know.
They're not just any sunglasses. They're not just any sunglasses. They're not just any sunglasses. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Right, Heather said, ew, how about, I know, this is where I'm at. You know this is where I'm at, because I've been feeling bad for this guy, somehow. Because I was assuming that he was like another like hopeless Beck kind of, you know, I shouldn't have put it, but you guys know what I mean. Like somebody um, who needs help. I'll just say someone who found themselves in a situation, they're in over their head. They can't easily get themselves out of the situation. That's what I meant by hopeless. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mean that they are hopeless. But I just imagined that maybe Remily was in a difficult situation like Beck, right? You know, stuck in a house, helping a 600-pound toddler so he doesn't get beat up by said toddler. That's what I was thinking watching him. He seemed very unhappy about being in her house. And you know what? Maybe he actually was unhappy about doing all the chores. But it looks like it was rewarding for him though. I'll just say that. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. I'm so excited, so excited, so excited. Rosee, don't break them in your excitement, girl. Oh my god. Ooh, doggy. Oh my god, oh my god, oh I'm...
How come nobody sends her like diabetic supplies? No, really, like she gets like food, sunglasses, all this crap in the P.O. box. How come people don't send her like needles? You know, or like I forget the lancets. Is that what you call it? Like those strips that you take your blood on. It's like you have to get those strips. You know what I mean. You get some blood and then you use a strip in a meter, right? So why aren't people sending her meters to check her blood sugar, the lancet strip things, like needles? Like that's what they should be sending her. I don't know. Diabetic supplies, JB. Why aren't they sending that stuff to her?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Girl, they barely fit on your head.
We're so back, baby. Oh my god.
What do you mean you're back? Well, not for long. Jeez. I
There's
don't know about the shelf life on this one.
Cute.
That's what I mean. Jamie said Rosee doesn't even have a glucometer. That's what I'm talking. That's the kind of stuff I can't think of the words for things, but you guys know what I mean. The meter, the strips, you know. You know what? You guys know what I mean. Blood sugar monitor. That's what she needs, not friggin' bejeweled sunglasses for her to lay in the sun and friggin' deep fry in.
No.
I can't.
Whoever you are, you rock my sock. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's no note. It just, oh my god. Oh.
That's awesome, baby.
I am so pleased. You know what this is? You know what this is gonna, you know what today's vibe is? Do you know what today's vibe is?
Obesity? OBCD.
What is it, babe?
It's this kind of vibe. We're doing this today. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Heck
It's
yeah.
an indoors, sunglasses kind of day. Yeah, it is. Over the next week, it's probably going to be over the course of multiple lives.
wait. So I guess is this her admitting that she doesn't need to wear the glasses that she does wear? She doesn't need them. She can replace them with just sunglasses. So she's just wearing glasses to look smart. That's what I think this means. Right. She doesn't go outside. Jamie C said. Yes, that is a good. Thank you, Lori. Said Justine, you have a great idea. Bedazzled medical devices. I know. Well, I think I got that idea from oh gosh, what's her name? She has MS. Remember she had the bejeweled canes and stuff? Oh, I forget that actress's name. You know, she was in. She played the she was in Legally Blonde. You know who I'm talking about. Anyway. Her prescription is like 0.25 chocolate set. Oh, I can't wait to see what my prescription is because I'm gonna get glasses, and it's probably like -6. I don't know. I'm like really blind. Anyway, I'll let you guys know when it happens. Selma Blair. Yeah, Angel reminded me of the actress's name. Oh, Selma Blair. She has MS and remember she came out with the really beautiful canes. Oh my God. Christina Applegate, yeah. Christina Applegate also has MS. That's right, Chocolate. And I love Christina Applegate because she's very real about it when she talks about it. Like, she doesn't try to make it seem nice, and I appreciate that. Anyway.
I did some damage. But the goal is that I'm going to be stocked up on shit because I've now kind of figured out how often or how much I use of drink packets per month. So my goal here is that I bought at least a minimum
just drink water.
3 months plus worth of drink packets. So that's the thing.
3 months plus worth of drink packets. So how much is that?
But then also I got like different body care stuff, different things that I need for different reasons that may not be super specific, but for Rosee sounds.
Girl, I can't imagine what body care products she uses because I just can't imagine her being able to shower. Sorry guys, that's too much, but
Just something in front of your mic, your audio has degraded all of a sudden. I don't know. There's nothing in front of here. What is this?
Wait, I didn't understand what that was.
I don't know.
Rosee, it sounds like there's something in front of your mic. Your audio is degraded all of a sudden. I wonder what that was about.
There's nothing in front of here. What is this?
She's probably surrounded by like food wrappers. I can't imagine.
Hello.
Jesus. Oh my gosh, she's so big.
Fuck nuts.
Like, just standing and doing the littlest, most basic thing makes her like curse. Like, she's so unable to do things. Hey Megan, good to see you. Yeah, Escape. Christina Applegate is so real. I've loved to hear. I've listened to podcasts and things of her talking about having MS, and she's like basically the one celebrity with I don't know, who I can tolerate. I just love her. Plus she's beautiful. Anyway.
Ow. Okay. Ow. God, this sucks. Okay, hold on. So the downside is when
Jesus, she's like, she can barely stand. Guys, I'm like, geez. I have secondary progressive MS, right? My EDSS or whatever score is probably like, if you know, you know. It's probably like a, I don't know, 8, 9. Like, you know, I usually use a wheelchair if I'm out and about. The point is, I am more able than she is. I just love pointing that out. Oh, now I get it. So she was gifted a new microphone, Blue Hoodie? Okay, so that's why that's of note, because Rosee didn't. So she has a microphone, but she's not bothering to upgrade her stream. Which I have a microphone that I could use here too, that I meant to use for videos, but then I got roped up into talking about Rosee, and I just never happened. The point is, I feel like I don't want to use them. I don't know. I have reasons for not using a microphone, I'll just say, but I'm sure Rosee doesn't. She just is too lazy to even try. Anyway. Internet BB said she used her cane to push her around in her kitchen office chair. I cannot wait for her to break that chair, and it's gonna happen. I really hate to say it, but it's gonna happen. Definitely gonna happen.
during this test, I won't be able to see the chat. That's the main problem I'm having.
Oh yeah.
I might just like pop back and forth in between.
Yeah.
You okay, babe?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I saw something I want to respond to, because who said that? Mel asked. Yeah, I was about to say, Aquamarine said, this is off topic, but does anyone know if I can freeze vegan cheese sauce made from sweet potato too? I think so, but I feel like I don't know. I actually don't have experience with that because I can rarely make food last long enough that freezing it is necessary. Anyway, but it's someone said it might separate, and that sounds right. Aquamarine said that chair is less than a year old. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen, guys, because the way that she plops on that chair, and that's something that I've learned and talked about very specifically in physical therapy years and years and years ago. I remember I sat down too quickly once, and I wouldn't say I got yelled at, but there's reasons other than the furniture why you don't want to do that, and she's gonna end up hurting herself in the chair, and it's gonna be funny. Yeah, Chatty Jesse said, I can imagine the floor is so torn up from all the rolling. It's like, imagine like a car driving, you know when you watch a police chase and the car doesn't have wheels and it's just the rim? That's gonna be her chair. Anyway.
Okay, so do you want to go ahead and start the test now, babe?
Sure.
Okay. All right, so we're on 16personalities.com.
Mm-hmm.
All right, are you in?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, let me pay attention a little more closely because I already reacted to this, but I think I was preoccupied because I had freshly taken the same test myself, and I was, you know, narcissistically thinking about myself and my own score. Anyway,
Tests at the same time, or the same questions at the same time. Because my first question is, you regularly make new friends?
Oh, you already started it.
I just opened it. I hit take test.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's got a list of questions. Are you on the first question?
Yes, I'm doing it right now.
Okay, so I'm asking. What I want to know is your question, the first question, the same as mine or no?
Yes.
Okay, so you regularly make new friends. I don't know how to answer that.
so that's what's interesting. Like, why did she need to know his answer to the question? Is it because she wanted to get the same score? Oh, what do I think? City Dweller asked, what do you think 20-year-old Rosee would think if she came across 2026 Rosee? Like if 20-year-old Rosee met 34-year-old Rosee, she would be heartbroken. She would be and she would feel like a victim. She'd be like, how come someone didn't come and make me skinny for me? That she'd be mad. But anyway, if 20-year-old me met 2026 me, she would be so happy. I know it. She'd be like, I don't know, because I was, when I was 20 years old, that was my heaviest. So I know if 2020, or if 20-year-old me, like 2005 me, that's how old I am. If 2005 me met 2026 me, oh, she would be so happy. Anyway, and that's how you want to live your life. I mean it. That's how you want. And I don't even think 20-year-old me would be mad at me doing this right now. I don't know. Like, you want to, I don't know. Anyway, that's how you, like, get self-esteem, by, like, you want to live life making past you happy. Does that make sense? That's how I like to think of it. Anyway.
Made new friends. I would say there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options between agree and disagree. So I'm gonna go like one off from disagree.
I'm once again not surprised that she has trouble making friends.
Mm.
Do you enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints? Absolutely agree.
Yeah.
What the hell is she talking about? If you want to explore friggin' unfamiliar viewpoints, why don't you explore a friggin' diabetic friendly diet?
Mm.
Do you enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints? Absolutely agree.
No, you don't. You probably never enjoyed it whenever your mom brought up eating healthier with you. Her mom friggin' lost a bunch of weight after she had weight loss surgery, right? Dang it.
Yeah, same.
You are not easily swayed by emotional arguments. Disagree.
You struggle with deadlines. What? Oh man.
I'm one off from agree.
This is hitting deep already.
Ooh, you rarely feel.
She would never set herself a deadline because then she would have to expect something of herself. Dang it.
Insecure.
Yeah, Demi Bird says she changes her answers to match him. Oh, so City Dollar said I asked that question because in that video she wanted to be a YouTube star and to be adored, which she appears to be in 2026. Well, I don't know if she would friggin' I don't know how adored she is, but you know, she does have a lot of people watching her, if you know, friggin' anyway. Explore a glucometer.
Honestly, I'm gonna go neutral on that one. Dead middle. You avoid making phone calls. Hard disagree.
Okay. Why don't you make a phone call to a friggin' diabetic doctor?
Can't get into specifics because nosy ass bitches are listening. But like, when I say like I don't know if like I want to ultimately date this guy long term or not. And like I have legitimate reasons for feeling that way. They're not nefarious. They're not like scandalous. It's just I got standards, dog.
Okay. Rosie's got standards, but she's got standards, but they're not sugar-free standards. Why don't you have standards in the friggin' food you eat? She doesn't. She claims to have standards, but she's also asking the internet if she should date a guy with multiple pending felonies. And like, are you serious? Anyway.
And like communication is really important to me.
Okay. It's not communication between you and a doctor though, right? Honestly, communication. I wonder how well her communicating with doctors about her diet goes. Demi Bird said her standards are high. Her standards are high carb, high salt, high sugar. Ay. Oh my god, Escape is talking about Short Hills Mall. My sister used to work there. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Nah, it's fine. But anyway, because it was years and years and years ago. But yeah, malls used to be a big deal. Like, I remember mall culture. Oh my god, I worked in a mall. I didn't work at Short Hills, though. I wasn't that fancy.
And
no, our mall was nice, but not Short Hills nice.
I'm finding that department lackluster, in my ever so humble opinion. And I really hope he gets his shit together. And I need to have a couple conversations with him still.
So that's projection. You're the one that needs to get your shit together
before I make any like real decisions there. But you
don't think it's a red flag that you're like as big as you are and refuse to make any changes? That's kind of a red flag anyway. Heather said when Rosee says, quote, communication is important, she means the person needs to be available to her at all times. That's true. Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god.
I don't like feeling shut out, and like I'm opening up to him, and I feel like I'm opening up to him faster than he's opening up to me, and that feels very vulnerable.
Girl, why don't you open up to a doctor about your diet? I hate to keep bringing it up, but I know for a fact, because I've seen it. I don't have diabetes myself, but I know I've had multiple family members improve their diabetes through diet. Okay, I've seen type 1 if you know someone who also has done that, right? I can't. Anyway, I'm rambling.
I don't like it, and I hope that changes. You know, we've only hung out like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, we do communicate, but he just doesn't. It's like it's way better when we're in person. Like he's a horrible texter. I hate it. It sucks.
So she's probably one of those that like needs constant text communication. I don't know. That's what I imagine. Friggin' anyway.
Does he make himself available for phone video calls?
Does he make himself available for phone video calls?
Sometimes, yeah, but like that's the thing is like I tend to be the one that calls him. He'll text me first.
I'm sure you are, Rosee.
But I tend to be the one that calls him. I've started opening up to him, but I think if I'm patient, it might be worth it. So,
I don't know.
that's kind of how I feel.
Did I jump ahead of you?
Yeah, I'm kind of taking my time over here. I'm on the last one. You avoid making phone calls. I would say agree to that.
Yeah, and I'm the opposite on that end for you.
Yeah.
Or of you.
You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas.
Okay, hot take. I hate debates. I hate debating, cause I just feel like debating is just two people trying to like convince each other that the other person's right, and it's like I don't want to debate you. I want to have a conversation. I hate debating.
Like even her boyfriend was confused. Wait, you don't want to debate, but you want to have a conversation. So this is her saying, "Look, we're not going to debate. You're going to sit and listen to me, and change your mind to what I believe, because what I believe is right." That's what she's saying. That's so funny. Anyway.
Okay. Interesting.
I hate it. So, but I love talking about ethical dilemmas. I'm gonna go one off and disagree.
I love talking about ethical dilemmas. Girl, you don't just. How many times? There's only so many jokes I can make about her being her size with untreated diabetes and not being on a diabetic-friendly diet. I can't. How many jokes can I make about it?
Ooh, whoa, wait. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. I prioritize both.
Girl, if you prioritized being sensitive to other people's feelings, you wouldn't have left your coworker in a. You wouldn't have left your coworker at a parking lot in the middle of the night. Wasn't it in the middle of the night? You honestly feel like other people's feelings are so important. Oh my God. Yeah, Escape said, okay, Rosee lacks basic reasoning and dislikes being contradicted. Right. I just feel like she's probably the type of person that you start debating and then she starts yelling. Right? Anyway.
I'm going to go neutral on this one because my reason for this thinking is like, I've always said, like, I hate when people are like, just talking about, well, I'm a black person to justify being a dick. I'm not into that.
Girl, are you serious? Once again, you left your coworker in a friggin' wasn't it in a parking lot, like in the desert or something? I could be over exaggerating, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
I believe honesty is like one of the most important qualities in a person, and like being able to trust people and like know that what they tell you is like what they mean. What they mean, what you say what you mean and mean what you say is something I like to live by. And I feel like there's a way to be honest that takes sensitivity into account. Like,
well, stop acting like you're sensitive. You're a bitch. I don't know what to say. Yeah, Dora said, what about, quote, I have fake autism to justify being a dick? I can't. Demi Bird said, Rosee makes her mom, who has actual hand problems, do busy work so she can prep enough food for a whole summer camp just for herself and maybe her brother.
You can be careful how you word things while still saying the truth and getting your point across without making
it... Right, so she would... Hold on, I'm going to interrupt. Right, she would do the meal prep, but then somebody else would have to clean up, though. Because she would magically develop hand problems after making a trough full of food. I'll go back.
Like, you can be careful how you word things while still saying the truth and getting your point across without making it like an attack towards someone. So, I'm going to agree. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. Disagree. You often feel overwhelmed. Heavy agree.
Yeah.
You know who also probably felt overwhelmed? The coworker who you left. Thank you for clarifying, Wilma. The coworker who you left in a parking lot, friggin' in a random parking lot. That they were probably overwhelmed. They probably didn't know how they were going to get home, so they didn't have the 12. Like, she just dropped them. Demi Bird clarifies she left an old woman in a parking lot alone at night because they called her cheap for charging $15 a pop for a ride share when it was on her way home, and she was doing it as a side hustle. And I can't. The reason why I'm acting like this is because I bet Rosee didn't work for that car that she was driving. It was probably someone else's. It was gifted to her. It was something. It was somebody else's she was using. I'm just jumping to conclusions, but I just can't imagine Rosee working enough to buy a car. It was probably someone else. That's why I'm mad, because this coworker didn't have a free car like that. So instead of her being grateful and giving she's an older woman if I remember correctly, giving her a ride home. Oh my god. Anyway, I can't. I don't think she returned the money to the friend who paid her either, Demibird said. Sorry, guys. I can't get past this. Anyway, Lori said, back when I needed rides, I busted my behind 40 hours a week for like $7.75. What do you mean? You were paid like $8 an hour? Right. Like, I mean, we all, yes. I mean, I remember working for that low too. I mean, we all did it, right? Except Rosee. Anyway, she doesn't have to because she's special.
You enjoy participating in team-based activities. I do not enjoy, no, actually. I don't. Disagree.
Actually, I have to agree for that one.
Wait, okay. I'm going to put one off from disagree, because there's some...
She changed it because he agreed with it. Oh my god.
Team-based stuff I do like, but I just...
Like what,
Rosee?
What, team eating and feeding? Is that what you like?
I struggle with communication in the heat of the moment of stuff, you know?
What do you mean? You enjoy yelling at people? Is that what you mean?
Enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. Hard agree for me.
Same.
You know what a new and untested approach is, Rosee? You know, I'm not going to get into it. If she... I can't. You know what? Rosee, what new and untested approach have you done ever to anything? To try to improve a single thing in your life? I can't.
Ooh. Okay. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action.
Sorry, my chicken nuggets didn't cook properly on the second row. I just bit into a box.
She's gonna break that. I'm telling you, that chair is gonna break. It's gonna happen. The way she, oh my god, I wonder how it's gonna break exactly, but I hope it's alive when it happens.
Chicken.
Okay.
Rosee, that's a sign not to eat it. That's God telling you. It's a warning. Like, don't stop eating. Jeez, dang it.
I have to recook all this. That is raw. That's raw. Levi, hey, this is not my week. I don't know what's going on. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action.
She probably didn't cook it long enough because she was hungry and wanted to eat now.
I want to go neutral, but I think my honest answer to this one is like, because I guess it's like agree, like
it's like Rosee, like when you decided to drop your your elderly coworker off at a random parking lot at night, were you were considering their feelings? Because that's what that kind of shit means. Okay. Oh my god, Craig said chair breaking gift would go hard. It's gonna happen. Anyway. Yeah, Lola said the chairs that support her weight start at $300. A good, I know exactly. I know exactly because I know what you mean. Because I want to replace this chair, so I'm like looking at chairs anyway. I've had this chair since I was a teenager, though, literally. So it's like sentimental, but it's kind of broken.
Agree, somewhat agree, neutral, and then same for disagree. So I'm going to go somewhat disagree.
But that's a good point. Demibird points out she didn't preheat the air fryer. She was rushing to make 3 nuggets to prove she feeds Levi. But I guess she gets more nuggets than him. Anyway. Unbelievable.
I'm being honest. You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. Heavy agree. You really worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Agree.
If you wanted to make a good impression, you would give an elderly coworker a ride home. It was on the way. Someone in the chat pointed out, I'm sorry guys, I can't read them all, but someone pointed out, like, she could have let her pay $15 for the week. It's on the way. At that point, she was just literally price gouging an elderly woman who needed to get to work. Oh my God. You know what? Anyway, Ruby said, well, she sure makes a great impression online.
You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation?
I used to not be that way. I kind of am now.
Yeah, I'm going to say not heavy.
Why don't you, I tell you what, you want to agree? Why don't you strike up a conversation with a diabetic doctor?
Agree.
On my way home, the Uber that I took back to my house, it was a mom and a daughter. I got a little
God, that poor person's car. They're gonna have to get work done after giving this person a ride.
Out when it was 2 people in the car, but they were really nice. The daughter was 23.
Why would you get wigged?
We were talking, and I was asked. I literally was like, at first it was really quiet, and then they asked me how I was doing, and I was like, honestly, I think I need some advice.
They were just being polite. Girl, the only advice that you need to take is the advice of a diabetic doctor. Like I keep telling you, need to take advice from a doctor about what to feed yourself. You need the advice of a dietitian, not an Uber driver. Damn it!
I started talking to them like they were my therapist or something. You know, the classic like talking to a bartender or talking to an Uber driver type thing.
I had also
That's not
7 from my granddie that were given to us before she passed, and unfortunately an old friend of
Driver type thing.
I had all 7 from my granddie that were given to us before she passed, and unfortunately an old friend of mine did something really malicious with them.
Oh no!
So I don't have them anymore. But I would
Well,
like.
they are replaceable. So,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, my grandmother had handwritten signatures in them, so those aren't replaceable.
I wonder what the malicious thing that she's talking about is. Yes, Ruby Sky said Levi, her brother, is rationed to 3 chicken nuggies. Well, you know, you gotta Rosee needs to make sure there's enough for her. You know, he gets 3, she gets 30.
But the books are definitely. Yeah. Some people are just malicious, man.
Well, yeah, like you. A malicious person wouldn't give an elderly person a ride home at night who didn't have a ride. Heather said, talking to your Uber driver like a therapist isn't a common thing, Rosee. Yeah, like maybe talk with your Uber driver about, I don't know, talk to them about, I don't know, not about the weather. Like, you just have to tell everybody your trauma, don't you, Rosee?
Yeah, miserable. But
All right, you've got half off on a few of them. You've got 20% off on one of them.
people's stories and emotions speak louder to you. The number.
You've got half off on a few of them. You've got 20% off on one of them.
People's stories and emotions speak louder to you. The numbers and data. Heavy agree.
One of
I
them.
can't.
People's stories and emotions speak louder to you. The numbers and data. Heavy agree.
Girl, if that were true, you would have given your coworker a fucking ride. Oh my god. Brandon said local attractions. What are you talking about, Rosee? She's the local attraction. Anyway.
You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. Yeah.
Look at her nodding. Yeah, okay, girl. If you want to seek out a new experience, try the START solution. Sorry, I'm not going to waste time actually recommending this to Rosee like I wasted time recommending that to Amber because it's a waste of time. But I still do think that Amber would like that. But anyway, honestly, like, try a new diet. New experiences. Like, yeah, go try Whole Foods plant-based if you want a new, like, friggin' something other than shoving friggin' dozens of chicken nuggies in your mouth.
I agree.
Agreed. You're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse.
Yeah, things are going to turn for the worse for you, Rosie. In what way do you think your situation is going to end well, exactly?
Trauma, baby.
No, not trauma. It's not trauma. I don't know why her boyfriend's acting like that, because you're feeding her and making it worse. But anyway, it's not trauma. It's just your inability to accept friggin' responsibility for your life. And that takes maturity, by the way. That takes maturity. I just had something like this. I don't want to tell you too much about me and my specifics, but like, I just had something like this where I was really, really mad about something and unhappy, but what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do about it, right? I'll just jump to it. I was whining about the friggin' electricity bill. I know I'm not the only one doing that these days. So what am I gonna do? Like, I'm not gonna call it trauma. It's just the electricity bill. Like, I don't know. It's like twerk to knee trauma, Craig Mullet said. It was like the dangling ankle. Right, and Rosie would call that trauma. So I guess when she fell getting out of the pool, if that even happened, sorry, I don't even know if I believe it, but I guess she would call that trauma too.
I mean, it kind of depends.
Yeah, you can almost expect bad things to happen to you when you don't filter out people in your life that have pending multiple felonies, for example. Anyway.
I guess, I'm good neutral for that one.
I'm heavy agree for that one.
You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. Agree. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living.
Girl, the only solitary activity you enjoy is eating. And trust me, girl, I know you don't like doing that alone, okay? You're dating this guy for a reason. Yeah, MC said my bill was $420 for July. Oh my god. Yeah, that's, oh good, I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm not, because, yeah, this is, I don't mean to, and it's annoying because in this house we'd use, I'm not gonna, never mind, I won't get too into it, but yeah, mine is, for this big house, that's our electricity bill. It's friggin', anyway. Alright, but you know what? I'm not gonna call that trauma. I am gonna call it annoying. Oh my god. I yelled at ChatGPT and I blamed it. I said oh my god, I yelled at ChatGPT and then I deleted it. Because I did blame AI for the friggin' electricity going up. Anyway.
Disagree. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax.
Ha! No, that's me. That's me. She doesn't get to say that. That's me. Doing your chores before you let yourself relax, that's me in the morning. Because in the morning, I have to refresh my cat's food and water. I gotta do the litter box. I like to make my bed, which I didn't do today because of the friggin', I had a hot flash and shit. But no, that's me. That's me. That's not you, Rosie. You don't do shit. The only thing you do when you wake up is friggin' lay on your stomach and, I don't know, reach down and grab something to eat. I don't know what the freak she does. Probably nothing.
You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax.
No, friggin' Remy does chores for her when he was there. She didn't do dick. ChatGPT forgives me escape. No, I'm not gonna, no, I'm honestly done for now. All I did with ChatGPT was whine to it about my jaw pain. And you know what? It was wrong about what was wrong with my jaw. So ChatGPT had me convinced I had something else wrong with my jaw, and it was wrong, and all I needed was these 3 teeth removed. So kiss my ass, ChatGPT.
Getting sleepy.
Okay, sweetie. I'm just gonna wrap up in here. I love you. Sorry for getting so emo.
No, it's okay. Don't ever apologize for getting emo.
Thank you.
You're allowed to cry.
keeping.
He's like, you better apologize if you ever want to lose weight, though.
I get emo too.
Yeah, I know. Before you go,
Before you go. Yes! Demi Bird said, make abusing AI normal in 2026. Oh, yeah. Yeah, MC said, my ass is up until 10 p.m. doing a whole list of things every night before I can relax to sleep. Girl, I feel you. I'm definitely not up that late. I don't have that many things to do, but if I can't, forget it. My cats wouldn't let me relax if I didn't do their food and water and litter box right away. I'm just saying.
you don't have to clean up all of this, but could you just pick up the trip hazards, those small pieces that can get caught under our feet?
Girl, get a freaking broom. You can sweep while sitting down. I do it all the time. I'm not getting into this rant again, but anyway.
I totally spilled, sorry.
Right, that you spilled, so you... Once again, yesterday, I make a plant-based Parmesan, by the way. I use, the Minimalist Baker's recipe. If you Google plant-based Parmesan recipe, it's like the first thing that comes up. It just takes a few minutes, right, to make. But even though it just takes a few minutes, I managed to spill garlic powder and friggin' yeast extract, which smells nasty, on the floor. Friggin', I bent over and I wiped it up. Because I spilled it. Me! I'm not gonna make someone else do it. Anyway.
I would say it's just like disagree, not heavy disagree. I disagree with that because I like to space it out because like of my multitude of reasons.
Oh, she likes to space out all the chores she does. Okay. Look at him sitting there. He's like, he did all the chores when he was there. Oh my god. If I had a boyfriend over, I wouldn't let him do my chores because I don't know. No offense, guys. You're not that good at cleaning. I got it. I just cleaned my my white table behind me. I just cleaned it this morning because it was bugging me. It was dirty. Anyway.
Ooh. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. Heavy disagree on that.
Wait a minute. No.
In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. Heavy disagree on that.
No, that once again, no self-reflection, no looking inward. Girl, if you prioritized other people's feelings over being right, you would have given that elderly coworkers of yours a ride home who was on the way. But no, you were stubborn and wanted your $15, and you dropped her off at a parking lot in the middle of the night. I'm so offended. I'm so offended because first of all, she's claiming to be disabled like me. And second of all, she's claiming to be a sensitive INFP like me. No. And by the way, you can say to me, Justine, well, if you valued feelings over being right, then you wouldn't be yelling at Rosee so much. Well, Rosee isn't a person. Never mind. I was going to say something that's too much. I can't say it. No, that's not nice. Anyway.
Heavy disagree. I do the opposite. Because again, I'm not trying.
Well, I heavily disagree that you're even a person sometimes. Honestly, she's just like a big pile of something. Anyway.
To be right, I'm trying to find compromise. I'm not trying to win. I'm trying to
find compromise. Right? Is that so? When you dropped off your coworker in a parking lot in the middle of the night, was that you compromising? Huh?
Yeah.
Trying to communicate. I don't ever want to fight. That is not my goal. I don't give it.
Yeah.
If I'm right, I'm right, and if you don't agree, that's not my problem.
Wait, if I'm right, I'm right, and if you don't agree, that's not my problem. I don't know. It just doesn't sound like she prioritizes the feelings of others above being right with this response. Very contradictory. She doesn't even say please or thank you to Levi, Demi Bird said. Exactly. She just barks orders, like I've said before, like the Wicked Witch yelling at her flying monkeys.
That's how I feel about it.
Terrible.
Your mood can change very quickly. Agreed.
Yes.
Heavily agree, actually.
Wait, say that again?
Your mood can change very quickly. Agreed.
Your mood
Yes.
can
Heavily agree,
change
actually.
quickly. Yeah, because your blood sugar's uncontrolled. Your mood can change. Anyway.
You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments. If I'm being honest, that's a heavy agree.
Girl, if that were true, you would have given your coworker a ride home. Especially considering it was on the way and it was the middle of the night and anyway.
Do I like that about myself? That disagree. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Again, heavy agree.
Agree.
So wait, sorry. Do you leave things for the last moment, or you want to do your chores before anything? Because that's also contradictory. This test sucks. You know what? Anyway.
You prioritize and plan tasks efficiently, often completing them well before the deadline.
Disagree.
I'm gonna do disagree, not heavy disagree, because I do try. I do try.
You try. Okay, you try. So that's not getting it done, though. I do try, though. So in her mind, trying is the same as doing it. That's why, honestly for her, she thinks trying is the same as doing. And that's why our girls are honestly surprised why at the end of the week they don't lose weight. Because they were probably thinking about how they wanted to lose weight all week. And then at the end of the week, they're shocked to see that, no, they gained 20 pounds. It's interesting.
But I also just try to avoid deadlines. Like, I live my lifestyle to avoid deadlines, so,
Well,
Okay.
with school, my life is full of deadlines, so.
Right. He's like, well, I actually do things, so I can't do that, Rosee. Look at Rosee nodding like she knows what he's talking about, as if she's ever done anything like that, like what he's doing before. I'm not saying I like her boyfriend here, but I do believe he's in school and actually does school. Anyway. Lori said, I would love if some reactor could find the abandoned coworker and interview her. You know, that coworker, oh my god, that's a good plan. I know. We need a reactor that's good at like finding that kind of stuff. Yeah, Heather said, what a good revelation. Rosee considers trying to achieve something, even thinking about it, is the same as doing it. Right, that's what I'm saying. That's why these people are surprised when they don't lose weight. Because they thought about it. It's crazy. Through the Looking Glass said, ever since I heard her mom say that she lied as much as a child, that she could never tell when she was telling the truth. I can't believe anything she says. Yeah, I know someone who lied a lot when they were a child. She was a friend of mine, and I eventually had to stop being friends with her as an adult, because you just can't believe in it. You know, leopards don't change their spots, you know?
I don't know when y'all are gonna see Remy again and alive. That poor guy. He has this bitch of a professor. She took a really.
She has a B of a professor. She took like
intense
a
workload.
really.
Basically,
She took like a really intense
8 week class and cut down 4 weeks. The way she has it structured is crazy. In fact.
So she's insulting his college professor. College is not supposed to be easy, Rosee.
When feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. Heavy agree.
Oh, this is what I'm working on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I've
Remy, don't follow Remily or whatever. Don't follow your heart, because if you follow your heart, then Rosee is going to be 8,000 pounds soon. So don't do that. Oh, hey, tallest Froggy.
I'm gonna slightly agree.
Thank you about the hair is herring, guys. It's I'm growing it out until now I'm growing it until February. So it's going to be a little as it grows out, it's going to be a little weird, okay? Just let it happen. Now I'm just like tucking it and we'll see what happens.
Because I'm working on it. You find it challenging to maintain.
Honest, some of these I don't like my answers, but they're just the truth.
You find it challenging.
Girl, I can't. She really thinks she's being truthful with these answers. Demibird said he's taking a liberal arts degree, mind you. This was a summer course made to be done in a short crunch. Right, so she is mad because it's like 8 weeks of material crammed into 4 weeks, which is basically what a summer course friggin' is. Sorry, I'm slamming my fist down on the table. I gotta calm down. I drank too much coffee.
To maintain a consistent work or study schedule. Agree. Your friends would
describe you as
you.
lively and outgoing. I don't know, chat. What do you think?
Wait, what did Rosee say for that?
Maintain a consistent
You find it challenging to maintain a consistent
work or study schedule.
Work or study schedule. So she's like raising her hand. So at least she's admitting that she can't maintain a work or study schedule. She's not pretending like she is. So
Agree. Your friends would
would describe you as
you.
lively and outgoing. I don't know, chat. What do you think?
girl, you're the opposite of lively. You're give uppy. That's the opposite of lively, and you're also bitchy. Oh Jesus.
I'm tired. You like to have
We know, girl. Right, like if you're lively, people aren't as tired as you.
to-do list for each day. I'm gonna put somewhat agree because it's not each day. I do it often though. We do to-do lists a lot when we got shit to get done. Because especially my memory issues, it really just helps.
Your memory issues.
This is why he's here, because of who he is.
I'm happy to be here.
Oh, he's happy to... The feeder is happy to be with the feedee. Not surprised to hear it.
I mean, in the time he's been here, he's helped my brother mow the lawn. He's taken over the garbage. He's taken over another of my brother's chores.
Look at him. Yeah, he's rocking. So doing all these chores, I believe he didn't necessarily like. By the way, can you guys fill me in the chat about something? Because I read a comment on this video. I might have a screenshot of it, but it was alluding to, was he using her brother's car while he was there? That I'm not sure, because the comment was saying that, okay, he was coming for a week, but he didn't bring his car or rent a car. So, was he using her brother's car? Her brother, again, has autism. Let me know if you guys, anyway.
He's been helping me. He's deep cleaned the kitchen. He has...
I look at him turning and looking. He's like, yeah, and now I need to clean it again because you just cooked again, fatso.
He's gone over a list with me of, like, the things that I would like his help with, and he wants to do all of it.
He wants to do all of it. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe he did want to do all of it so she could just sit there and get fatter. Wow, you guys are saying yes. He drove Levi's car. He used it for a month? Oh, listen, I'm going to be very honest. I've never even had a car, okay? I can guarantee if I had a man here for a month, which is weird, I can't imagine, but if I had a man here for a month, you think my sister would let him use her car that she just paid off? No. Right, Demibird said there's no way he's on the insurance. 26-year-old boys are expensive to insure. They dropped Levi. They dropped Levi off at work and they had his car. Used the car to drive her to her next feeding. So then they would have to pick him up from work? I can't believe she did that to her brother. What a... My sister... That's her taking advantage of her brother being autistic, and that's really... I can't believe I just learned this. She's the absolute worst. And look at her... Look at this mound of fat, no offense. Like, sitting here, like, thinking that she's, like, this person who can... She honestly would say that she considers other people's feelings. And by the way, when she was reading the question, she probably thought, oh, I should answer the question this way because this looks like something a good person would do, and I want to appear like a good person. But if she actually sat and thought about the answers, she would be honest here. I can't believe this. All she did was go to a bookstore with him once, it seems. Otherwise, she wanted the car for drive-through on Remy's rich kid dime. So he was paying. He was probably happy to buy the fast food for her, though. I hate to say it.
It calm even under a lot of pressure. What do you mean?
Disagree.
I'm super even tempered. I never freak out under pressure.
You're even tempered. I never freak out.
What are you talking about?
Alright, well, she's joking. She's laughing because she thinks it's cute that she flips out at people. Wow. Yeah, Escape said, I mean, I might loan it to my sister. Well, yeah, that's different. I mean, to a family member, yes. But this is Rosee's weird theater boyfriend. Why didn't Rosie's parents put a stop to this? I bet Rosie's parents tried. They probably was talking to Rosee and being like, you can't do this, but she probably yelled at them. They ate Indian food in Levi's pool for the 4th of July. They have a grill. She could have grilled. No, she can't. She can't stand that long. Anyway.
Hey, what do you mean? Not me hitting heavy, disagree.
Funny, that's so funny.
The fuck? No. Whoa.
Oh, this is funny. Look at her flip out. Oh no, she...
The fuck?
Look how bad she's flipping out because she has to... Because the pan's acting... I just spit. Because the pan's acting up. Oh my god, this is so funny.
Why is it stuck on sear? What the fuck?
Girl, imagine getting this mad. You can still cook things on sear, by the way. Oh my god.
No, you've got to be kidding me. No. What do you mean? Why is it not responding? What?
She's flipping out because she can't. Yeah, she did move quick. Yeah, she only... Oh my god. Yes, she moved very quickly in this moment, Demi Bird. When food's involved, she can move very... She can... That's when her pain subsides. During the moments where food is involved, Rosee doesn't have any pain, it seems. And she can move very quickly. This is unusual.
What the fuck?
Look how calm she is and even-tempered. Yeah.
This is...
Friggin', Demi Bird said sear would probably work great for pancakes.
insane.
Well, and who...
Sear is like higher than high. What the fuck? Let me show you guys what I mean. Like...
Nobody cares.
It says it's pause clear. Like... I unplug it.
Look how calm she is. How
I'm
dare
pissed.
the hot plate.
Oh, I'm pissed. Okay,
Right,
I'm gonna reevaluate.
Heather said, I thought something was gonna burn her house down at first because of her friggin' reaction.
I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna eat my fucking eggs.
Ah, she's using the F word.
Mind my fucking business. And we will
Bro, this is, once again, this is God being like, stop eating.
reevaluate.
Like, Rosie, how many times does your feedings need to be interrupted before you get it? Damn it.
Okay. All of our pans, except for like one, are only used on this thing.
Girl, if that was true, if you had like no pans, then you would lose weight. Maybe that's a good diet that you should consider.
Okay. I'm gonna unplug it and I'm gonna wait. In the meantime, I'm gonna eat my eggs.
I find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. I'm gonna put agree.
And I'm gonna put disagree. This is where I think you and I differ heavy.
It's a very nuanced conversation, which is something really
At least Rosee admits that she likes the attention.
difficult to do online in general. And my goal with those conversations is that if there's any young women who just don't fully understand their own relationship with their own, or they don't understand how your trauma can play in with kinks and all of these things.
We talk very openly here about.
And that, yeah, but my stance, my involvement in this is
My. That's not what the. Anyway.
that I want my story, which I've already been told has helped people escape abusive relationships these past couple years and all of these
Who's been helped because of Rosee?
things. That is something that I have like passion for and something that I want to be. It's something
Well, you're in an ABU relationship with yourself. You need to consider that. The relationships you attract have to do with the relationship with yourself. You know that, Rosee?
I find important in this conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, follow me on all social media, Quirky Love Rose. You can find my links in the description. Shout out to my cameo. Let's be friends.
And you can follow me on.
Anyway. And she's an inspiration, Craig said. Demi Bird said, in tummy time talking to women who got actually taken advantage of to cry about her struggle. Her struggle doing what? Getting dressed? Because nothing fits? Like what struggle? Their struggle, like whether or not to give your elderly coworker a ride home? Like what struggle does she have? Friggin'
That's it. Just follow
You can
me.
subscribe to the Remy Rose channel. There'll be something one
Just
day.
follow me. You can easily connect with people you have just met. I've gotten better at this. So.
Well, he's meeting through all of this. He's met new feeders who he can commiserate with.
I would agree.
I'm not gonna put heavy agree, but I'm gonna put agree. You're still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Heavy agree, bitch.
Girl, if you were bothered by your past mistakes, then you would change a single thing, okay? You would improve one thing, okay? Like, usually people learn from the past. Type 1 if you've learned something from the past and changed something because of it. I don't know. Like, come on, that's life. Rosie's never done that.
Oh my god. Oh Lord. Your emotions control you more than you control them.
Ooh.
Yeah, Rosee, your emotions that drive you to eat control you.
Ooh.
I want to put disagree, but I know that's wrong.
I'm putting neutral for that one.
I'm putting somewhat agree. Because I used to be heavy agree. But I've come a long way on that, and I would put somewhat agree.
Where's the Instant Pot?
Girl,
It's not lost. I just don't remember where it is, guys. Don't come for me.
look at that pile of dishes and crap behind her.
Oh, I think it's outside. Okay. Okay. I'm tired.
I'm sure you are, girl. Look at the
The
size of
chronic
you.
sleep deprivation is starting to get to me a little bit.
No, it's not your sleep deprivation. It's the extra multiple hundreds of pounds.
To be honest with y'all. Okay.
She needs to be honest with her dang self.
Oh, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is Instant Pot Bowl not in here?
Oh my god. She gets so upset.
I'm not in the mood for this. Oh, I'm about to get pissed.
But you're not in the mood for what? To stand? I know you're
Why
not.
is that not put back there? The lid's not out here either.
Who are you yelling to?
What the f-
She's yelling, I think, because she's hoping her brother hears.
fuck?
Girl, it would make sense. You know what?
Oh, I'm about to get mad. No. I found that, but the lid isn't where it's supposed to be. However, I kept the old lid of the other
Oh
instant.
my god, she's so mad. Oh my
Hot.
god, girl.
Okay. I'm less pissed now. All
Oh
right.
my god.
It's hot in here.
I can't wait until she breaks that chair. It's hot in where? That body of yours?
Ugh.
Girl, wait until you get hot flashes. I can't wait. I can't. Wait until, can you guys imagine Rosee having a hot flash? Oh my god. I had one. That's why I'm mentioning this. I had two so far in my life. Like that's, can you imagine Rosee having one? Oh my god. It's gonna happen.
Hi, honey. Thank you. I was just getting pissy about the Instant Pot. It's over. It's fine.
Oh.
Me? Dramatic? Never.
Oh, that's her boyfriend. That's why she was yelling for him to come help her. Oh my god. See, if it were me, I would just say, hey, can I have some help in, I don't know. Wow. Right, Ruby said, well, maybe it was in the sink. Maybe someone else was using it. Like, no, this is Rosee's kitchen. You don't understand.
Well, I think I'm done with schoolwork for tonight.
I'm about to start on the chicken broth.
Oh, you're done with schoolwork, but turn around, Remy. You get to work on those dishes.
I need to shred this up. I want to also cut up the pineapple and put that in the fridge. Oh, can you grab the 3 carrots from my refrigerator?
Girl, oh my god, she just barks orders, man.
Produce drawer. Can you set them next to the pineapple right there?
Look, she's like breathing so heavy. Look at her chest, it's like heaving.
Oh, cool. Okay, real quick, can you help me make this a little less stressful?
Yes.
Can you give me the Instant Pot lid? And for now, can you put the floor cleaner down here? And the wire bowl and blue bowl on the blue table for me, pretty please?
Girl, you do those things. Move your...
Sorry, chat, give me a second.
When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than what is most logical or efficient. Oh my god. Heavy agree.
Everyone
I can't think of a single,
has a story in their own shit. Nobody is perfect. How about we give some grace for things we know absolutely nothing about? Yep. Because I'm not joking. If I was lied to, which I don't think I was, but if I was, and there was a real victim...
You're lying to yourself. Anyway.
In a real crime, then there needs to be a real police report and a real arrest warrant. That's what I'm sticking to for that. So.
I don't know. She's doing an awful lot of victim blaming for being a victim herself. Have you noticed that?
Or I would just like to speak to the person and get some confirmation that I was lied to. Honestly, that would be enough for me. I ultimately did impulsively decide to go up there in the moment, thinking that it wasn't different to you guys going and speaking in on the LCU to him directly. I just didn't want to do it through that platform, and I didn't have another option in my head of how else to have gone about that.
Why do you need to talk to him?
Ultimately, at the time, I felt like I had
I think they're talking about talking to Steven.
reasons, and I think
I'm sorry, Steven from the Paradise documentary, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Ultimately, at the time, I felt like I had my reasons. Yeah, because you're like narky. And make things it's all about you. Even in this situation with Paradise, where there were actual victims. Alright, this is her talking about the disabled adult that was a victim of Jeff. Okay, that was a victim, right. But of course, she considers other people's feelings above facts, right? Yeah, okay. Right, it's none of her business, Ruby said. Right, but she makes it her business, because if she didn't, then she wouldn't be on a panel with these fine people, with the attention on her, and that's more important to her. Demi Bird said, Sheriff Roz knows a sex crime when it happens to her, but no one else. It's unbelievable. But she considers other people's feelings above facts. Yeah, right.
I genuinely didn't think I was causing harm, and I think I was wrong. And those things not being about me, I think absolutely didn't help in the bigger picture. And I did not see that in the moment.
And I'm sorry that
because you're selfish.
Going off right now.
No,
I'm just like I'm
listening.
honestly like it does piss me off because it's like you're acting like you were trying to help us here, and you were not. You were trying to put yourself in the center of attention again.
Yeah.
And listen, do whatever you need to do to get your, whatever you need to do. Do whatever you need to do, but don't act here like you were doing us a favor. That's it.
I agree. And
I don't get, like, she acts like, here's the thing, you know what, where do I begin? Where do we even begin? It drives me nuts that it drives me nuts that she just acts like she has escaped feederism and she's above people like Stefan and stuff. And, but she's never moved on from it. She's still actively dating a feeder. She's changed nothing. Oh, that was about Jeff. Okay. Oh, I thought that was about the... Jeez Louise. She judges other victims because they aren't victiming the same way she victims. Heather said.
Like that I'm that way, to be honest.
I
don't like that. Okay.
But slightly disagree.
If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof.
Disagree.
If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof.
I'm gonna put disagree.
I'm gonna put heavy agree.
Like what? But what is she?
You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. Hi, baby girl. I'm happy to agree on that one.
Girl, if that were true, then you would go on a diabetic-friendly diet. I can't with her. Anyway.
You feel confident that things will work out for you. Actually, heavy agree.
Strongly agree.
And then
Girl, it's not going to work out for you. The way you eat, I actually do believe her here. I do believe she believes things are just going to work out for her
in my
magically.
email, your personal type is mediator. INFP.
I can't. When she got the same result as me, I friggin' lost it. /T or -T.
No way.
What?
Mine is also mediator.
It's funny that they got the same thing, even though they answered oppositely and with a couple questions, but it doesn't matter because we all know that Rosee's responses were bullshit.
No way.
INFP/T.
I do believe he could be an INFP though, because we are a bunch of weirdos. Okay, no offense to INFP. We can be weirdos. Wait, stop it. Craig said you and Rosee are like twins. Wait, are we like twins but opposite? But yeah, we are because we're both INFP, I guess. But her responses were what she would like herself to be, and that's what bothers me. That she like wants to be me, and that's weird. I don't like it. Rosee, a mediator, escapes it. Oh my god. Do you know Leo? He also got the same result as you and was upset. Well, no, I don't know Leo. That's so funny. Now I want to look them up, though. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, yeah. She ignored the cat. Yeah, I noticed that. And the cat was... I think you guys were saying that cat is a Manx, and the cat was adorable. Oh, my God.
That's wild. What? So energy,
No, I'm the mediator. Me! You don't understand, guys. In this house, and this is one of the reasons why I don't like talking about politics, I live with people on opposite sides of the political spectrum, okay? I am mediating my whole life, okay? I'm a mediator. Me, okay? I'm constantly considering feelings of other, I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying that I don't think Rosee has a personality like me.
55% introverted. What did I tell you, ambivert? What did I tell you? 55% introverted. I'm slightly more on the introverted side. What did I tell you?
Oh no, you know what? I can't.
And that's between extroverted and introverted.
Wait, what's your introverted?
55%.
54.
Shut up. No way I'm more introverted than you. That's wild. By 1%. That's crazy. For mine, it's intuitive to observe it, and I'm 89% intuitive. I believe that.
Oh my god. You don't have an intuition that you need to clean up your diet? Are you serious?
6.
Nature between thinking and feeling.
I sounded like Rosee saying, mine.
93% feeling.
So she's nature. Wait. You're nature between thinking and feeling. I'm 93% feeling. If she felt, she would have felt for her coworker who needed a ride home from her job that she needs to work to eat. My God. I can't.
55%.
That's I think where we really differ.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm back in the chat. Hi guys, I'm sorry. My chat on my phone is like broken for some reason when I go live like this.
In relationships, you seek deep, meaningful connections that honor your need for authenticity and personal growth. Your empathy and intuitive understanding of...
How does dating Rosee honor you wanting to grow? Like, how? In what way, possibly, could Rosee inspire him to improve his life? No interest. Like, that's how you know, like, their answers are BS, because they're not introspecting. Purbug says Rosee mediates by yelling at someone until they say they agree. Thank you, Wooma. Thank you so much. You know what? I'm actually going to pin that. Wooma posted in the chat a link to Leo, the creator that also got INFP. I'll have to check that out. Oh, you love his rat? Thank you, Wooma. Maybe I did see them before, but that's funny that we both flipped out because we're like, I wonder how many internet people are also INFP. Anyway, but anyway.
Others make you a compassionate friend and partner, capable of forming bonds that go beyond surface level interactions. You have a gift for creating safe spaces where others feel understood and accepted. However, your idealistic nature can sometimes lead to challenges.
How did you make your coworker feel accepted when you dumped her in the middle of a parking lot in the middle of the night? I can't stand it.
Relationships. You may struggle with conflict or become disappointed when others don't live up to your high expectations. Learning to communicate your needs effectively.
Rosee, what high expectations do you possibly have, Rosee? A person having multiple pending felonies, but apparently you had no problem accepting your quote high standards. Yeah, okay.
Set healthy boundaries and accept others and yourself as imperfect beings is crucial for building lasting, fulfilling relationships. While you value close connections, you also need time.
Why is she nodding? She's nodding while mindlessly shoving food in her face. It's so weird.
Alone to recharge and reconnect with yourself. That's
me. As soon as I'm done here, I've talked about this. I'm gonna close my computer and probably I like to listen to music for an hour or two. I don't know. That's me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's crazy that we got the same results.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'm too hungry to do that. Ugh, and then when I go downstairs, people are going to be in the kitchen because it's dinner time. I can't socially isolate like I would like to when I'm done here.
Some answers were so different. Hey, babe.
Yeah?
Did you know you have a banana on your bed?
A banana?
Mm-hmm. Did you know?
No, he's like, no, I'm not obsessed with food like you. Wait, is this a joke? I don't get it.
You really think I'm that gullible, don't you?
Babe, someone in the chat was like, is that
stop eating.
Banana on the bed? And I explained, I was like, no, it's a planet. And everyone's like, oh, now I see it. There's a banana.
Wait, I don't get it. Is there a banana or not?
I don't know what you're referring to.
Yeah. Oh, thank God I'm not the only one who doesn't get it anyway. What did I miss it? I'm stupid.
I'm sorry for not being more talkative. I know I've been kind of quiet during this live.
God, I hope he dumps her. That's so mean. I'm sorry.
It's okay, honey. The vibes vary. Sometimes I'm like a motor.
I just want to say this. Now she's going. I just want to say, because I think I've mentioned this. You know, I mentioned I was much bigger when I was younger, and also around that age when I was like 20. My point is I have experience dating guys with preferences like him. Okay? I'm just saying it. And in my experience, with these guys, commitment isn't their thing. Okay? We'll see what happens here. I mean, maybe I was never I was never as big as Rosee, though. That's the thing. Even when I was dating guys like him, okay, and I was doing, I was never as big or as into it as Rosee, okay. So I don't know. Maybe she's particularly magnetic for a man like this, and maybe he'll actually stick around. But in my experience, they're not good at doing the whole relationship thing beyond, I don't want to talk too much about it, but we'll see what happens with these two. I just wanted to say that.
I can't shut up. And sometimes I'm more laid back and shit.
Leo is vulnerable and authentic, Escape said. Aww. Yeah. Oh, you always got INFP in grad school, Elliot said. Oh, there's more of us than we think.
Oh, you got anything on your mind in particular tonight?
Yeah, he's like, yeah. Look at him closing and imagining Rosee eating. He's like, you eating, getting fatter. That's what he's imagining. And like I said, guys like that aren't much. Guys like this don't go much deeper than that. I hate to say it. So anyway, Demi Bird's INFP. We all are. You're an INFP. You're an INFP. You're an INFP. Oh my God! What's he? His eyes are closed and he's thinking about something.
Not really.
Alright, we're gonna get creative here. 1 second.
Oh my God!
Hell yeah.
Was she using her cane to like move around? You know what?
Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Oh, Jesus Christ, on a fucking bike. I do not want to deal with this.
That motherfucker.
I really fucked up.
Yeah, I really fucked up.
What the hell did she have merch for anyway?
Thank you so much, Charlie Gold. This was excellent. Guys, I have a link to this in the description, so you guys can go and give Charlie a like. I think I already did. Yes, I did. Hey, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I wouldn't necessarily say I enjoyed this. But, oh my God. Wait, Looking Glass said his wife was 650 pounds before she died? Who? Who is that? Are you talking about Remy? I'm gonna wait for your response, and then I gotta get going, because I don't mean to sound like Rosee, but I'm hungry. And I gotta get my, see, it's gonna take like 15, 20 minutes to cook my sausage in the air fryer. I got Beyond sausages. So, I want to put that on my air fryer to eat with my linguine. Anyway. Oh, your brother, Looking Glass. Let me see. Your older brother only dates women like Rosee, Looking Glass said. Oh my goodness, that must be difficult to watch. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, that must be difficult. I'm sorry, Looking Glass. That must be strange. I'm not sure how to reply to that. I mentioned earlier in the chat that my older brother only dated women like Rosee, and that his wife had been, wow, his wife was that large. Jeez Louise. I can't. You know what? This is difficult stuff. Sorry for these. You know, I feel like I moved on from Amber Lynn to an even worse person. I'm sorry, everybody. And then just to remind you guys, in case at this point you're still not convinced that Rosee's, you know, not a great person, you also got to remind yourself that she keeps calling herself disabled over and over again. Anyway. Oh, Heather, thank you so much for coming. All right, guys, so I guess I'm going to wrap this up because I'm hungry. Members, I have a stream tomorrow at noon Eastern. Well, I'm really hoping I'm going to talk about Foodie Booty tomorrow, unless it might be Rosee again, depending on if I see anything I want to watch. So I'm going to try to talk about someone else tomorrow, though, for members. All right. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day. And otherwise, I'll probably, I'll be live again this weekend. All right. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, everybody.